Hey guys, Master of Sakurai here. So, as always, whenever, a part of Linkara's History of Power Rangers is not available on YouTube, I have to do this where, I have a video like this of me just talking and letting you know that the video is in the post description down below. And that's where the original reaction is of me and the Ryder brothers are going to be talking about this part. And the crazy thing about it, this was the only part that got taken down. Part 4 and 5 are still up. So I don't even know what is going on with YouTube when it comes to that. I don't get it. Like, there was nothing about Part 3 that had anything that was crazy that I saw. It was typically the same thing as Part 4 and 5. Well, not the same thing, but like the same kind of process that Linkara does when stuff like this happens. So I don't get that. Whatever. But yeah. So here's what I want to say in this video, okay? And the video that y'all getting ready to watch. This was by far the worst thing I've ever reacted to, as far as Power Rangers is concerned. Now, I've reacted to a lot of stuff in the past few years that I've been on YouTube, and I've looked at stuff. And the thing that's crazy is that I don't even want to watch the original, the actual series, Super Megaforce. I don't even want to watch it at this point. I don't need to. It's when there's video clips of these things on YouTube that in some cases are glorifying it, and not by fans but by the company itself that made that show. And that's just and this video is only for part 3. When y'all get to part 4 and 5, that's just going to be regularly up. Like how Megaforce is, like the part of Megaforce, because I'm gonna say this right now. What I did was I just called it Super Megaforce because it's two different damn things. I don't care what anyone says, but because it's two different sets of Ranger suits. So, like, come on. But what I'm saying is, y'all couldn't have called it anything else. My whole thing, okay, here's my whole thought process of all this. Y'all could have easily called this Pirate Force, Power Rangers Pirate Force, instead of having Megaforce, right? Where, okay, so y'all finished everything that had to do with Megaforce. Then you went into like the Pirate Force era, right? Where just like they did with, which from what I had been understood in part 3 of this, according to Master Zen, what they did with the Silver Ranger, you could have had other Rangers from other planets like KL35 or other planets of that nature, and they all found the specific Ranger key, along with the Salvo Morpher that came with it, that Zordon had like left behind or some shit, right? And it could have been like the last and final hope if things ever got bad, and then y'all just found a way to come together. Well, the Red Ranger, I did in Super Sentai, the Red Ranger found a way to find them all together with their significant Ranger keys, find the ship that apparently Zordon had also left behind, because apparently Zordon left a lot of stuff behind, and deal with the Armada invasion that's going to Earth and to other various planets. You could have did that. Them just giving them the power and having the Ranger keys just be set and like just set on a freaking shelf. That's stupid. Because how they did that was just completely lazy. Because one, the whole reason why the Ranger keys was even brought up is because those Ranger keys were stored powers of the Super Sentai, of the people who had the powers that and they don't even have the powers anymore because of that one final sacrificial act of their powers. Trying to stop the invasion in the Super Sentai, and all the powers were scattered. They were turned into Ranger keys. Each of their powers were turned into like freaking Ranger keys, and the Gokaigers went out to find them significantly. Like, well, not even significant, but separately. They went out to find them. It was a very difficult thing to find all of them. And even when when the show started, they didn't even find all of them. There were still Ranger keys that they didn't find just yet. So it's like, how can you make this work when you try to make it seem like other Rangers already still had their powers? So what's the purpose of even having the keys for? If the Power Rangers already had their powers, and why are the other Power Rangers helping the other Rangers do stuff if they have their significant powers, and they're just standing around watching them fight the battles? That doesn't make any sense to me. This part of this show will never make sense to me. Not that it made sense with the Megaforce part, with the Gosager part. Not that makes sense. I'll tell you right now, that does not make sense to me either. So, what I'm trying to say is, this was by far the worst I've seen. And people were gonna say, and I already got it from like Epic Paper reviews, that this is not the worst, but whatever. I don't care. Your opinion is not trumping what it's not trumping what I've seen. In my opinion, what I'm saying is this is worse than what I have seen, because this is laziness upon laziness. Because hey, even with Operation Overdrive, right? Something was there. Something was there. Yes, it was still sloppy, but something was there. It wasn't at the point where I had to get up and go and sit in a corner. Like, as a Power Ranger fan, this just broke me in more ways than one. And y'all saw that from just watching the first two parts. But watching the rest of this, it broke me. It actually did. And I'm going to say this right now, because I said this in the other three parts of this. Do not be surprised if we do only Kamen Rider stuff for a good minute. Okay? Don't be surprised if we just do that. Because it's been a minute since we talked about Kamen Rider. We've been talking about history of Power Rangers for a while. It's about time to play some Kamen Rider in this piece. Like, it's been time. Like, seriously. But I'm not here to say that I quit doing history of Power Rangers. That's not what I'm saying. We're still gonna do Super like Dino Charge and Ninja Steel and stuff of that nature. Once we get situated enough to come back to this. And I know Dino Charge is a lot better than what we just seen. I get it, but let me do something else. Let's do something else for the time being. Now that we've survived this, okay? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. This has been Master of Sakurai. I love y'all, and I will most definitely see y'all again next time. The link the Google Drive link is in the description below. Go down and click it. I don't want to hear anybody saying that it's not there. It is there. If it's not showing up for you, that means you don't have an account to even watch it. Go watch it, or find a way, because it's going to be available. by the time this video is up. So yeah, I'm out. Peace.